This is the story of an ordinary little boy named Charlie Bucket. He was not faster or stronger or more clever than other children. And though his family was terribly poor, Charlie was the luckiest boy in the world. He just didn't know it yet.
Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. No one's been in or out for years. Not since he closed it up and sent us all home.
I know, Grandpa Joe. I wish we could see inside.
And the world wished along with him. Then one day came an unexpected proclamation.
Dear people of the world, I, Willy Wonka, have decided to allow 5 children to visit my factory. 5 golden tickets have been hidden beneath the wrappers of 5 ordinary Wonka bars. Each of the finders will be shown around the factory personally by me. In addition, one of these children will receive a special prize, beyond anything you could ever imagine.
Beyond anything you could ever imagine. But I haven't any money for chocolate.
Nothing's impossible, Charlie. Nothing.
The first golden ticket was found by a gluttonous boy named Augustus Gloop.
I am eating the Wonka bar, but I taste the ticket.
The second by a spoiled little girl named Veruca Salt.
Daddy, I want a golden ticket now.
The third was found by Violet Beauregard, an arrogant gum-chewing champion.
The winner of that special prize is gonna be me.
And the fourth golden ticket was found by an ill-mannered genius named Mike TV.
I calculated just where to look. An idiot can do it.
Charlie's dream of exploring the Wonka factory was fast slipping away. When fate intervened.
$10!
Nothing's impossible, Charlie.
Look, Grandpa Joe! Look! I've got it! I found the last golden ticket!
You're pulling my leg, Charlie, aren't you? You're having a little joke.
No, Grandpa Joe! Look!
Then get the mud off your trousers. You've got a factory to go to.
And the very next day, Charlie, Grandpa Joe and the other 4 ticket holders gathered at the gates of the chocolate factory exactly as each ticket had instructed. And they all had big plans for when they got inside.
The Wonka Chocolate Factory. I wonder what Mr. Wonka's like.
Oh, just a little longer, Charlie. Hey, maybe you should go and introduce yourself to the other kids on the tour. Go ahead. Don't be shy. I'm sure they'll take a liking to you.
Whoa, this place is enormous.
I only had to buy 1 candy bar. All you had to do was track the manufacturing dates. An idiot could figure it out. I want to go in. I want to go in right now. Make time go faster.
I bit into the Wonka bar and I taste something that was not chocolate, or coconut, or walnut, or butter brittle, or nougat. It was the golden ticket.
I've been working on this piece of gum for over 3 months solid. That's a world record.
The Wonka Chocolate Factory. I wonder what Mr. Wonka's like.
Nothing's changed at all. There's the bench where we used to sit and talk. I used to work here, you know, but that was a long time ago.
Dear visitors, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to my humble factory.
What's with the heat? Doesn't this crummy place have air conditioning?
Crummy? First of all, my boy, this is the lobby, not the crummery. Why would I keep the crummery so close to the entrance when crumbs are so obviously the last things added to any treat? It makes no sense. Secondly, my workers are used to an extremely hot climate, and I must keep them happy, mustn't I?
Who are the workers?
You really should speak up. It's difficult to understand your mumbling.
Who are you?
He's Willy Wonka.
Really?
I am.
Mr. Wonka, I don't know if you remember me, but I used to work here in the factory.
Were you one of those despicable spies?
No, sir.
Then wonderful. Welcome back. Shall we begin the tour?
Wait, don't you want to know our names?
I can't imagine how it would matter. Now come along.
I can't believe we're really here.
Me neither, Charlie. Let's make the most of it.
And here is one of the most important rooms of all. Welcome to the chocolate room. Everything in this room is eatable. Edible? Well, it's delicious. Please feel free to taste it all, but I must insist that you not touch the chocolate river. It's easily contaminated.
Sure. But what about the big prize? How do we win the prize?
No time to explain all that now, but you could help me find some lost items. Luminous lollies, to be specific. 5 of them. If you find them, I'll put in a good word for you. With myself. Now, if you'll all follow me to the next stop on our tour. By the way, if you find any sweets, they're yours to keep. They're delectable and collectible.
Mr. Wonka, I found one.
Oh, little boy, you found a luminous lolly. Well done.
Look over there. What is it? What are they?
They're Oompa-Loompas, imported direct from Loompa-land.
There's no such place.
There most certainly is. I went there looking for exotic new flavors, but I found Oompa-Loompas instead. They're the best workers a cocoa bean can buy, but they are a bit mischievous. They may invite you to a candy-making challenge.
I want an Oompa-Loompa. I want an Oompa-Loompa.
Woo! I found one!
I want an Oompa-Loompa. This is as exciting as chewing gum. I see.
You found another.
Here.
Oh, you
Got
have
it.
the makings of a
All
great
right.
chocolatier. Or at the very least, a middling bloodhound. Either way, you're doing splendidly. Just 2 to go.
That's the way, Charlie.
Oh,
Keep
goody,
going till
goody.
you find all
I'm
five
so
of those
hungry.
thingies.
Delicious.
You've done it! That's the last luminous lolly. What an achievement! You must have chocolate in your blood. Incidentally, you may want to have that checked out. Now, if you'll all follow me to the next stop on our tour.
Look, Mr. Wonka! Augustus! Oh no!
Ah!
Don't worry, we'll use my decontamination machine. Watch the colored lights, Charlie, and jump on the matching colored mushroom. Pull those levers so that none of the rooms get contaminated by Augustus's glue.
Help me! Get me out of here! Komm nicht tun! Someone help me! I've never been so frightened and so happy at the same time. Help me!
Now, that's the way to do it.
Someone help me! I've never been so frightened and so happy at the same time.
Great job, Charlie boy. Whatever you're doing, keep it up.
Excellent, excellent,
Wow, look at him go.
He's gonna be made into marshmallows.
Impossible, unthinkable. That pipe doesn't go anywhere near the marshmallow room. Besides, can you imagine the taste? No one would buy that.
What's going to happen to him?
Oh, he'll be all right. The Oompa-Loompas will fish him out in no time. Once he's dried off, the Oompa-Loompas will roll him in nuts and send him on his way. Yeah. Ah, the boat is here.
It's amazing. Big deal. It's not so hot. Anyone can make a giant boat made of candy. I want a big pink boat, exactly like Mr. Wonka's. And I want a load of Oompa-Loompas to row me around. I want...
She wants a kick in the pants.
Quickly, everyone get aboard. Welcome aboard! I must ask that you please do not lick the boat, as that will only make it sticky. Now, in order to shove off, the Oompa-Loompas, who are, after all, doing most of the work, respectfully ask that you learn... shore. Step lively now. Lots to see.
Which door do they go through, Charlie?
Where are we? I wonder which way we should go.
I remember this, Charlie. This is one of Mr. Wonka's lickable wallpaper mazes. Let's see if you can get us through it to the other end, so we can...
I wonder which way we should go.
I remember this, Charlie. This is one of Mr. Wonka's lickable wallpaper mazes. Let's see if you can get us through it to the other end, so we can catch up with the group.
Snooty Tooty Fruity! Mr. Wonka's amazing! Mustachio. What a peculiar taste! Snooty Tooty Fruity! Mr. Wonka's amazing! Snooty Tooty Fruity! Mr. Wonka's amazing! Mustachio. What a peculiar taste! Shakespeare Mint. To be or not to be delicious! Mustachio. What a peculiar taste! Snooty Tooty Fruity! Mr. Wonka's amazing! Shakespeare Mint. To be or not to be delicious! Shakespeare Mint. To be or not to be delicious! Mustachio. What a peculiar taste! Snooty Tooty Fruity! Mr. Wonka's amazing!
Snooty Tooty Fruity. Mr. Wonka's amazing.
Now that we're all here, we can continue. This is the most important room in the whole factory, the inventing room, where I create all my secret new candies. In fact, I'm coming up with new ideas for candy right now. The ingredients I need for my inventions are scattered all over the inventing room. Now, first on the list is, let's see here. A healthy helping of apricottage cheese.
If I invented candy, it would be a champion award-winning candy.
No. You see, that's purple fuzzy whiz doodles. We're looking for a healthy helping of apricottage cheese. Try again. No. You see, that's clunky chocolate-covered nuts and bolts. We're looking for a healthy helping of apricottage cheese. Try again.
I want an inventing room, and I want some inventors to do all my inventing for me.
No. You see, that's fizzy tangerine tooth powder. We're looking for a healthy helping of apricottage cheese. Try again. Yes, that's correct. A healthy helping of apricottage cheese. Excellent. There's just one more left. I need wonderful Wunderbarbells. Yes, that's it. Wonderful Wunderbarbells. Wonderful job, my boy. Now it's time to put them all together. This looks like it has a lot of potential. For what, I'm not sure. Oh dear. Well, there are some advantages to being completely hairless. Good job, boy, but a chocolatier's work is never done. Let's start the next one. We're looking for popping peanut butter paintbrush. Yes, that's correct. Popping peanut butter paintbrush. Excellent. There's just one more left. I need peach kibble cough drops. We're looking for peach kibble cough drops. No. You see, that's hooting cranberry hats. We're looking for peach kibble cough drops. Try again. Yes, that's it. Peach kibble cough drops. Wonderful job, my boy. Now it's time to put them all together. Egad, this one is quite spectacular. Look at it this way. Sometimes extra limbs can come in handy. Take the octopus, for example. Outstanding effort. Now we can stay here and keep inventing, or we can move on. It's your choice. Watch this.
Is this supposed to be gum?
Not just gum, the most amazing and sensational gum in the universe. For you see, this gum is a whole 3-course dinner all by itself.
Why would anyone want that?
Only because it'll be the end of all kitchens and all cooking forever. That piece happens to be tomato soup, roast beef, and blueberry pie.
And it's gum!
I'd rather you didn't. There's still one or two things.
I'm the world record holder in chewing gum. I'm not afraid of anything. Amazing! Tomato soup. I can feel it running down my throat.
You really should spit it out.
Now it's roast beef and baked potato with butter. I'm the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meal.
There are certain side effects.
Blueberry pie and ice cream.
Too late.
What's happening to her?
She's swelling up.
I don't feel so good.
It always goes wrong when we get to the dessert. It's the blueberry pie that does it.
There must be something you can do for her.
There is! Juice her! We've got to squeeze the juice out of her immediately.
Whoa!
Don't worry, we've had a lot of practice with this. It's getting you to the juicing room that presents the greatest difficulty. Yeah, let's see.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Congratulations, you've done.
Chocolate milk chocolate. I could lick this all day. Snooty tooty fruity. Mr. Wonka's amazing. Blistermint. Great. I think. Snooty tooty fruity. Mr. Wonka's amazing. Pistachio. What a peculiar taste. Slime Rickies. Slimy, yet delicious. Shakespeare Mint. To be or not to be delicious. Strawberry Spackle. Snooty Tooty Fruity. Mr. Wonka's amazing. Uncaramel. Amazing. It really is nothing like caramel. licorice. The taste slides right off. Strawberry spackle. Chocolate milk chocolate. I could lick this all day. Snooty tooty fruity. Mr. Wonka's amazing. Blistermint. Great. I think. Chocolate milk chocolate. I could lick this all day. Slime Rickies. Slimy, yet delicious. Mustachio. What a peculiar taste. Slime Rickies. Slimy, yet delicious. Shakespeare mint. To be or not to be delicious. Snooty tooty fruity. Mr. Wonka's amazing. Chocolate milk chocolate. I could lick this all day.
There you are. Come along. And there they are. Square candies that look round.
They don't look round to me. They look square. They look completely square.
But they are square. I never said that they weren't.
But you said they were round.
I never said anything of the sort. I said they looked round. Watch their eyes. See? There you are. They're looking round. There's no argument.
By golly, he's right.
Something's not right. Oh, blast. The candies are falling off the edge of the table and aren't being sorted.
You mean people actually eat these candies?
Absolutely. But before they can be eaten, they need to be packaged correctly. Not a simple matter when you consider they keep staring at you. And certainly no one is going to eat them after they've fallen on the floor. You, get in there and sort this all out. Come, move along, and then we can get back to the tour.
Me?
Go ahead, Charlie. You can do it. Tilt the table around, Charlie. See if you can get the candies into the right buckets. If they fall, that's okay. Just don't let it happen too many times.
Oh no! This is tougher than it looks.
Just a few more to go, Charlie.
Almost got it!
Only 4 left. Only 3 left. Only 2 left. 1 more, Charlie. You can do it. Yes, that's... If they fall, that's okay. Just don't let it happen too many times.
Oh no! This is tougher than it looks.
Careful, Charlie. If you lose another one, you'll have to start over.
Bravo!
If they fall, that's okay. Just don't let it happen too many times.
Oh no! This is tougher than it looks.
Just a few more to go, Charlie. Careful, Charlie. If you lose another one, you'll have to start over.
Almost got it!
Only 4 left. Only 3 left. Only 2 left.
Well, that wasn't very...
Just a few more to go, Charlie.
Almost got it!
Only 4 left. Only 3 left. If they fall, that's okay. Just only 2 left.
Oh no! This is tougher than it looks.
1 more, Charlie. You can do it. Careful, Charlie. If you lose another one, you'll have to start over. Yes, that's the way to do it. If they fall, that's okay. Just don't let it happen too many times. Just a few more to go, Charlie.
Oh no! This is tougher than it looks. Almost got it!
Only 4 left. Only 3 left. Only 2 left. One more, Charlie. You can do it. Careful, Charlie. Yeah. If they fall, that's okay. Just don't let it happen too many times. Just a few more to go, Charlie. Only 4 left.
Oh no.
Only 3 left. Only 2 left. 1 more, Charlie. You can do it. You did it. Great.
This is the nut room.
Ooh, look at the squirrels.
Yes, 100 of them no less, all specially trained for getting the nuts out of the shells in one piece. See how they tap on the nuts and sort the good ones from the bad?
I want a nut-shelling squirrel. I want a squirrel. Give me a squirrel.
You can't have one. They're not for sale.
Well, if you won't give me one, I'll just go and get one myself.
Little girl, I wouldn't.
All right, I'll have you. Hey, let go of me. What do you think you're doing?
What are they doing? Where are they taking her?
Why, where all bad nuts go, of course. Down the chute and into the furnace. And my goodness, what a bad nut she was. Her head must have sounded quite hollow.
But she'll be sizzled like a sausage.
Awesome.
I suppose the only solution is for some brave soul to go and make sure the fire's turned off before she goes into the incinerator. You, boy, you're the one for the job.
Me? But I'm just a kid. What can I do?
You can jump down the garbage chute and take some shortcuts. You should arrive in plenty of time to turn off the burners.
You'd better go, Charlie. Somebody's got to help that poor girl.
Well, I'm sure she'll appreciate it, except for the part where you called her poor. That she'll hate. Now I'm going to tell you something I wish someone had told me when I was your age. Take this exploding candy and be careful not to sit on it.
Gee, I don't know.
Oh, it'll be fun. Or dreadful and garbagey. One of the two. Off you go then.
I've got to be careful with these candies.
Help me. I want to be helped now. Hurry up.
Attaboy. You did.
Grandpa Joe, Mr. Wonka, I made it through! But the furnace wasn't on.
I'll tell you, it's the most curious thing. Right after you left, I was informed that the incinerator is broken. Luckily, there's 3 weeks of rotten garbage there to break or fall. So you see, happy endings all around. Come now, don't dawdle. There's still much to see. Here, put these on quickly. The light in this next room could blind you. This is the testing room for my very latest and greatest invention, television chocolate.
What in the world is television chocolate?
Well, the first time I saw television and learned how it worked, I thought to myself, if television can break up a photograph into millions of pieces and send it whizzing through the air, then reassemble it on the other end, why can't I do the same thing with a bar of chocolate?
That's impossible. You don't understand anything about science. First off, there's a difference between waves and particles. Duh.
Sorry, I can't hear you when you mumble like that. It has to be big. Everything looks much smaller on television. Switch on!
It's gone!
Not quite. It's now rushing through the air above our heads in a million tiny pieces. Quick, this way. Watch the screen. You, take it. Reach out and grab it. Eat it. Go on, eat it.
It's great!
Holy buckets.
There, you see? I can send anything.
Anything?
Well, certainly. Mint jujubes, everlasting gobstoppers, candy-coated pencils, rainbow drops, magic hand fudge, anything.
How about a person?
Why would I want to send a person?
Don't you understand what this is? It's a teleporter. It's the most important invention in the history of the world. All you can think about is candy. I'll show you what it's really for. You all think he's smart, but he's not. I am.
Wait!
He's gone! He's gone!
Let's just hope none of them gets left behind. Interference, you know.
Told you I was right. Now get me out of here.
Hurry, Charlie. This is a terrible show.
Just put me back to the other way.
Yalla boy, Charlie. Hurry, Charlie. This is a terrible show.
Just
Yalla
put me
boy,
back
Charlie.
to the other way.
Yalla boy, Charlie.
Get me out of here.
Yalla boy,
You're
running out
Charlie.
of time. He's not making any sense. Television is rotting his brain. This is a terrible show. You're almost done. Keep at it. That's it. You did it, Charlie.
There's another one. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I do hope they get here soon.
Hello, Mr. Wonka.
Well, I was beginning to think that the bunch of you would never get here.
Bunch? Mr. Wonka, Charlie's the only kid left.
What? Why, come to think of it, yes, that's right. You are the only one, Charlie.
What does that mean, Mr. Wonka?
I'll tell you exactly what it means. But my dear boy, don't you know what that means? That means that you've won.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about. Just my chocolate empire crumbling to ruin. But as I was saying, Charlie, as the last child, that means you've won.
What do you mean, crumbling to ruin?
Aren't you even the least bit curious about what you've is leading up to? Fine, very well, on to business if you must. In that mine is an absolute fortune in rock candy. Unfortunately, the ground in there has become unstable and... there you see. I'm afraid it's only a matter of time before all that rock candy gets buried forever in a chocolate avalanche. I'll be ruined.
Wow, that's a tough break, Mr. Wonka.
Unless... yes, unless someone were to go in there and bring out every single piece of rock candy that they can find. Someone like you, Grandpa Joe.
Forgive me for saying so, Mr. Wonka, but that sounds dangerous.
But of course it's dangerous, my dear fellow, which is why you can't do it. It's far too dangerous for such an elderly gentleman.
I'm not that old.
It's okay, Grandpa Joe. I'll do it.
You will? I mean, of course you will. That's a boy. Now, when you're digging in there, watch out for the irritated coconuts. They can't hurt you, but they will slow you down. Well, they may hurt a little, but that's beside the point. Well, let's get going.
Are you sure about this, Charlie?
Grandpa, you always told me to do what feels right. And this does.
This is very kind of you, Charlie. Now, here, take this shake-o-meter. Every time the ground shakes, keep a close eye on that needle. If it starts going into the red, that means you'd better hurry up and finish, because rock candy can only take so much shaking before it completely breaks apart. And of course you'll be needing this, too.
Right. Okay, I'm going in.
Attaboy, Charlie. Okay, that's one. Now go and get another one. Great, Charlie! Keep it up! Only a few more pieces to go, Charlie. Four more. Three more. Two more. Yes! You made it, Charlie!
You did it, boy. I owe you a fortune. Figuratively, not in a legally binding way.
I got them all, Mr. Wonka. It's finished.
Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. You've won! You've won! Oh, I do congratulate you, I really do. I had a hunch from the beginning that you were the one. Well done!
What does that mean, Mr. Wonka?
There's plenty of time for that, but right now there's no time for anything at all. Luckily for us, we have the great glass elevator to speed things up. Right this way.
Look at all the buttons.
Oh, this is no ordinary up and down elevator. No, no, no. This elevator can go sideways and long ways and slant ways and any other way you can think of. You simply press that button and you're off. In fact, I think it's time for a very special button. Go ahead, press it. Hold on.
Whoa!
You see, I suddenly realized I can't go on forever. Who will continue my life's work?
Your factory.
It's yours now, Charlie.
Mine? But...
I told you, beyond anything you could ever imagine.
Truly nothing was impossible, just as Grandpa Joe had said. And as Charlie's mind whirled in the wonder and excitement of that day, there was one thing of which he was absolutely certain. Life had never been sweeter.